G'day everybody, welcome to the Edmonds Racing Preview Show ahead of a really busy weekend for Toby and Trent and the whole Edmonds Racing team. We've got runners at the Gold Coast on Friday, big fields there of course after last week was washed out. Doomben Saturday, and we'll also touch on our provincial runners at Gatton on Saturday and the Sunshine Coast on Sunday. Tobe, it's been a good week, mate. Not many runners with a few washed out meetings, but 5 Metro runners since we last spoke for 2 winners, and that brought up your record equaling 63rd Metro win for the season, mate.
Yeah, it's been good. Good season. She was good yesterday. She's the boss. Had a wide run and was able to finish off strongly, get the second horse down late. So good, well done to the Arch Park guys. They're very good supporters of ours, and good for that filly to win again. She's been knocking on the door. But yeah, the season's been great. Had a great carnival and drive on to next year now. So hopefully we can get somewhere near the same next year, if not better.
Yeah, absolutely. New benchmark set, and I just thought all the horses are running so well. Even the beaten horses ran very well through the week. So hopefully, Trent, that can continue going into the weekend, mate, where we start to get back to a little bit of normality, a bit more atmosphere at the races for you. I see the members of sort of a limited number of members have been allowed back on track, and also owners, mate.
Yeah, so that's really good. I think is it a ballot, or is it a first in, first best dressed type of situation? I can't really recall off the top of my head, but it'd be good to have some clients and the like back there in some way, shape or form, and actually get to share the wins or share the results with them, hopefully.
Yeah, so I think it's just 2 owners per runner at the moment. So whoever's around, and we'll do a draw there for those owners that want to be there. And yeah, like you say, mate, it'll just be nice to have people on course again, and a bit of social time. It'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. All right, plenty of horses to get through, guys. Just a quick shout out to the team at Sportsbet. Of course, Clint Shipsey, who looks after us all so well. His mobile number at the bottom of the screen here. He's your man to get in contact with before the weekend. I'm sure Toby and Trent are going to give us some nice insight into our chances of our runners in the coming days. So get on to Clint early, and he'll roll out the red carpet for you and make sure you get a great price, and always special little thing he does for the owners there too. So make sure you touch base with the Clint team. All right, Gold Coast Friday, nice to be back. It's a soft 7. We've had drying weather here all week. It's been cool, but the sun's been out, so it's a soft 7 at the moment. Shouldn't get any worse, and if anything, might get a little bit better. It's a 9-race card there, and we had 9 acceptors across the 6 races. We kick off, Toby, and race 2. It's a class 3 over 900 metres. 2 runners here. Decisive Heart, drawn 3. Robbie Fradd aboard. Course She Will, drawn 7. Anthony Allen aboard. Both real live chances in this race, I would have thought. Both, obviously, Decisive Heart coming off a good campaign, super consistent, back to 900 metres. And Course She Will, I know, hasn't done it on the track for us yet, but I know she's been pleasing you at home.
Yeah, so Decisive Heart comes back 100 metres odd this week. Drawn nicely, drawn really soft in 3. And we have Course She Will as well. So both those fillies are going really well on the track. Of course, as you say, Course She Will hasn't delivered for us yet, but will in time. I think if it's not this time, it might be next run. But Decisive Heart's going extremely well, and from the barrier probably gets the right run to be really competitive there. We've also got these nominated or double accepted at the Sunny Coast as well. So we just got to decide which way we go. But I imagine both those fillies may run in that race. Out of the 2, Decisive Heart would be the better of the 2 at the moment, but wouldn't surprise me. Of course, she didn't run well as well.
Yeah, very good. Both drawn well there and found a nice race. So
he's got blinkers back on for the first time as well. Of course, she will. So
yeah, I think you've got a bit of faith in Course She Will, Trent. I think she might heard a bit of confidence from you in her through the week. So you're looking at to see her bounce and turn around her form for Archer Park.
Sticking my neck on the line, but we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. I'll sticking with you for now. Race 3 is the cutest 2-year-old over 1,200 metres. how good is this? Oh, she's owned by the Gold Coast Turf Club members, and they've of course allowed back on track there on Friday, which is great. In saying that, I just remembered she's drawn 19, so she may not run because she is ready to win.
Certainly is ready to win, Satine, but geez, what a horrible barrier. She'll start, if we do run her, that is, she'll start from Upton Street. So not ideal. We're just going to have to sit down today and have a good deep look at the race with Simon and the rest of the guys, and sort of just have a look at where she'd end up. If she mapped up okay or had enough leg speed to be prominent, then we could potentially run her, but not going to make the call until as late as possible tomorrow. She's purely for the fact that she's basically ready to win, and she's going super. So rock hard fit, ready to win. Just don't want to waste a run, so we'll wait on her.
Alrighty, so just keep an ear out for that. It's drawn terrible, and if I know you guys, you don't like to waste runs, so she might be seen elsewhere. But definitely follow her, Satine. She is ready to win the 2-year-old filly by Super 1. Race 4, Tobes, a Class 1 over 1,800 metres. You have Fast Dealer here, drawn 10, Anthony Allen aboard. Gee, I tell you what, a Class 1 over 1,800 metres, he's found a sort of a suitable race. I suppose second up 1,800 metres, maybe the only concern?
Yeah, probably. But he's very dour, and he's pretty fit as well now. So I don't think 1,800 second up's a real issue. Probably more so, even though a lot of them have got the same weight, he's not a very big horse. Carrying 60 kilos is more, would be add into our concern. But barrier 10 probably maps up midfield if he can get there, and if as long as he gets a bit of cover, he should be strong late. He'd be an each way chance in that race, I would think.
Yeah, nice. All right. Definitely up to his right journey. I think he won over 1,800 metres at this same course and distance, third up last prep. So he's certainly proven in the conditions and over the journey. That is Fast Dealer. Good luck to Mr. Butts there in that race. Race 5 is a Class 4 over 1,300 metres, Trent. Archer Park team, gee, their colours have been winning everywhere of late. Say I See You goes around here for under Robbie Frad. And listen, he was good too back at Ipswich. Struck a heavy track at the Gold Coast last time out and was probably a little bit only fair, I'd say. And listen, distance has no question on the distance. He likes the distance. He's won at the distance. And how's he been working at home?
Going to ride him a bit different tomorrow, I think. Going to ride him just a little bit steadier. He was, by the look of it the other day, he sort of chased that horse of Johnny Gilmore's Sea Raider for a fair way, and that took its toll late. It took away his finish. He's run 2 really good races for us. Both times he's run second. I think we've had him for 5 starts now. Both times he's run second, he's been ridden a little bit steadier. So there might be something. Every time we've tried to sort of make use of a barrier or put him into a spot, he doesn't finish off. Roth says there's a bit of a theory about they're better when they're just left alone early. So I think we'll just try and ride him, not dead cold, but ride him for comfort and let him get down the middle of the track and hit the line. And hopefully that proves the winning move tomorrow, because his work's been good enough. He works to a solid level at all times, but maybe our riding tactics have been a bit wrong, and going back through his patterns when he races best is when he's left alone early. So we might just do that tomorrow, and hopefully he can get on the back of something and hit the line hard. Track won't be too hard for him at all. It's obviously a soft 7 still. Good clearing day today, but should have enough sting out of the ground for him to perform well.
Yeah, perfect. And with those tactics from barrier 7, you'd think Robbie Touchwood can just find a nice position, one off the fence with a bit of cover, and like you say, show him a bit of clear air in the straight and let him attack the line. Alrighty, good luck to the Archer Park team there. Look forward to seeing Say I See You bouncing back into the winner's circle. Race 6, a maiden over 1,400 metres. No luck with barriers here. Applause and Managua. So I believe they'll both race at Casino today instead. So they will both be scratching from race 6. Race 9, Tobe, lucky last race on the card is a Class 1 over 1,200 metres. A couple of acceptors here, and we'll note that these horses are also nominated elsewhere later in the weekend. Great Affair, drawn 12, Jake Bayliss for Tony Falcone and the Kitchwin team. Trialled well since a sort of lackluster first up effort for the stable, but seems to go very well in the wet. 4 starts, a win and 2 placings. And Sejenho's Isa Rocket, again, a little bit disappointing on stable debut, but I think you said that having a bit more time with her now, she's starting to work well at home, and you guys are looking for her to have a much improved performance next time out.
Yeah, so both these horses have been ready to run for some weeks, and we've scratched them for either wet tracks or bad barriers. Obviously not Great Affair. He likes the wet, but look, I suggest that Isa Rocket's going extremely well. Great Affair, if it got back to its Scone form, the day I think it ran second at Scone, it should be too good for them, but we need to see him do that. Out of the two, I'd suggest Isa Rocket's just a little sharper in her work. So I'd go that way from Great Affair. Both drawn a little awkward, so I just need to nail that map and get into the running line somewhere. So hopefully our jockeys can do that. But both working reasonably well and are good each way chances, I feel.
One thing, they are drawn a tad awkward, but there's a stack of emergencies. So I think they come into about barrier 7 and barrier 8 or something out of 16. So that softens the blow a bit.
I was going to mention that. Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose you'll try and split them up if you can. If there's another winnable race somewhere else, try and split them up a bit. So I'm sure you'll just have a look at that once acceptances come out. Would that be fair to say?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, Doomben Saturday. Been having a bit of luck at the Metro at the trip to Brisbane, and the trip back has certainly been pretty easy, Tobe and Trent, the last few weeks, because you've generally been coming back with a nice winner or two. And we head up the highway this weekend with 3 runners at Doomben. It's a soft 6 there at present, 9-race card. We kick off the day potentially in race 4, the cutest 3-year-old over 1350. Scout backing up after a solid effort last weekend over 1,200 metres. He steps up to 1350, which you'd think would suit here. He's a $26 chance with Sportsbet.
Yeah, so gets up to 1350, track and distance that he's won at previously. I think, he obviously will strip fitter from last week's run where he ran on okay to the line. 1350, he'll settle in the first couple, even from barrier 8, you'd have to think, and he'll be strong late. I like him a lot better up to 1350. Chris Lee's horse, Wonder Bar, brings some extremely solid form. She looks like a pretty progressive filly and really hard to beat. But he's a good each-way chance tomorrow, stepping up to 1350 and on the short backup.
Very good, yeah. And tough little race, even though it's winter, like Scathing and Wonder Bar and the like. It's a hand little race, that is for sure. And,
yeah, Sea Raider as well, pretty good horse. So it's good quality event for a winter 3-year-old handicap.
Yeah, 100%. And hopefully, like you say, Scout, after that little freshen up back to 1350, he should be really competitive ridden on the pace there. All right, race 6, Unconditional, will come out from the wide barrier 17. That just leaves you with the Pines in that race then, Tobe. Drawn 9, Robbie Fradd aboard. Probably drawn okay for her, drawn 9, given that she's sort of get back, run on type of mare. And looks plenty of pace on here for her.
Yeah, it just depends on the pattern, whether they're getting home from back in the field. As that's her pattern, probably gets a track that's a bit more forgiving. Eagle Farm was the other day for her. So I don't think the track's going to be an issue. It's just the pattern of the day. If the back markers are struggling, she'll struggle. But if there's enough speed and the tempo's there and she can get into the running line and find the right lane in the straight, she's going to be running on strong. Work's been good, really good actually. She always works good. So hopefully, Robbie can, find the right lane and she can run well for those guys. She deserves to win. She's very close to it. I thought her run was great the other day from slow tempo and ran on nicely. So as long as there's tempo tomorrow or Saturday, she's got a good chance.
Yeah, very good. And she'd be a type of mare. She ran well there, Tobe. She could sort of look at a Gay Waterhouse Classic in 3 weeks type thing, dropping back to sort of fillies and mares grade.
That's the idea, yeah. So we'll try and get a bit of black type for her somewhere throughout the next few weeks.
Beautiful. All right. Sounds like she's doing terrifically well at home there for Ian and Kathy Matheson and all their team, the Pines. Good luck to the team in yellow and black there. Race 9, lucky last race of the day, Trent, the benchmark 75 over 1,200 metres. The 2K Thoroughbreds team the colours out in force here at Doomben on Unconditional, who's won his last two. Nathan Fazakali, the apprentice. I'm not sure if it's his first run in town, but certainly his first ride for us in town. And well deserved on the back of winning on Unconditional at his last two starts.
Yeah, he hasn't put a foot wrong, other than when he stopped riding him the last couple of metres of the race the other day, but that's done. So, look, he's given him two good rides, basically. Happy to claim 3 with him, bringing his impost down to 55, sorry. Barrier 1 looks perfect, looks to be some pretty hot tempo in this race, which I think is also ideal, especially from sort of Barrier 1. It might just give the field a chance to break up a bit, and he's able to get away from the fence and hit the line hard, like horses like Parco, Oriental Runner. The list goes on. Should be pretty hot early. He needs to step up to Saturday grade, but can't fault him. He's going super. He looks great. Work's been sensational since his last win, and he's just in a really good spot. So, all things being equal, he's going to run another really bold race. Just going to need a little bit of luck to get the brakes at the right time from that really soft barrier, and he'll hit the line hard. Going good. Not a great deal more to say. You know, it's a good race, but I think at his best, certainly up to him. And hopefully, it'll be Nathan's first Saturday winner if he can get the job done.
Yeah, how good, Nathan. I mean, to the guy that was knocking on your door and driving you crazy for a ride is he's just, when he's got his opportunity, he's grabbed it with both hands, and he's got a bit of a cult following, certainly from me anyway. I'm a big fan of the Faz. I don't know if that's what he likes, that nickname or not, but I'm calling him the Faz going forward. Good luck. I love that horse. $12 at the moment each way. Like you say, it just looks like it's going to be a charge of the light brigades, particularly if it's running on pace there at Doomben on Saturday. That race 9, they're going to fly up front. And
I think he's a super each way bet, Brucey. Yep.
Yeah, like it. Oh, very good. All right, just a couple of one-liners quickly on your other provincial nominations, if you don't mind. Starting with you, Tobe, just the one, I suppose, potentially going to Gatton now would be Cuban Mint. How's Cuban Mint going?
Good, yeah. It's going good. Ran reasonably well the other day. We rode her up on speed a bit. So this race at Gatton looks quite winnable. Mightn't be the right track for her, but certainly quite winnable. And, you know, might be just able to bowl them over, hopefully, out there and get a bit of confidence. So
she's back on. Blinkers on.
Good chance. I feel works good enough to win out there, as I mentioned, but track could be against her, but we'll just have to have a throw up the stumps there and see what happens.
All righty, very good. Good luck to the Archer Park team there, Cuban Mint at Gatton. Sunny Coast on Sunday. Trent, Green Jacket.
Yeah, going super. Not an overly big horse, so I get a bit worried about the 59.5 kilos, but couldn't be in a better place.
Very good. Powering in the powering there as well, Tobe?
We'll probably split those up. He probably, if we can, we've accepted it we accepted with everything there, just trying to have a look at barriers when they come out. But if probably Green Jacket's a better one of those two at the moment, the way they're racing. So if we can split them up, it'd be better.
Understood. All right, Casarina Star. Trent?
Yep, Prime's going super at home. Rail out 6 metres, too bad for her. So looking forward to seeing her on a big track, steady and let rip. She's going good. Can win.
Very good. So she's a good each way chance. Beats me. How's the chances there, Tobe?
Yeah, good. He's going really well. Once again, they're in 2 races, so we're going to try and split. I think it's 4 or 5 there or something. So we're going to try and split them all up and hopefully find the right ones. But whichever race we run in, he's going to be very competitive. Very
good. All right, we've discussed course she will. I think you guys are expecting a much improved performance from her, whether she runs a Friday at Gold Coast or Sunday at the Sunny Coast. Sulking. Trent was the best, the track work star for the week, and she's going to make her stable debut on Sunday.
Yep, providing she draws well. She's going super. Hasn't had a start for a while, but couldn't be any happier with how she's progressed. She's coming to hand nicely. So looking forward to seeing her debut, and hopefully she can bring her track work to race day.
Yeah, awesome. Good luck to Ron and Deb Gilbert there of Highgrove Stud with sulking. Decisive Heart, we've discussed, and wherever she runs, she's always competitive and always tries hard. And over that 1,000-meter journey, she'll always be competitive where the guys decide to place her. Isa Rocket, we've discussed as well, going super wherever the guys decide to run her. For Sedgenho, she'll run very well. And then Deep Echo, Tobe, she's back after a couple of trials and ready to hit the races.
Yeah, might just need a run here though. That's fine. We run her, bowl her around, and just let her progress with fitness and find the right race for her after that.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Good luck with all the runners over the weekend. Good luck to all the owners. I'm going to hand you over to Clint Shipsey, and he's going to dig a little bit deeper for the guys and find their best bet of the week. Good luck.
Thanks, Bruce. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Sportsbet's Charity Bet of the Week. No result last week, which is fine. So we have a big week this week, and this is actually our last week of the charity tipping competition, guys. So we're looking
that might have to go wide to beat me.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, last week we spoke about Varna Girl, and you both selected her, Vanna Girl, sorry. So I've added in the winnings to Toby, so he's up there. He's getting close, but we will maybe we'll double down. In fact, you know what? Good segue into that, Trent. Usually it's $100 that we'll be putting on your horse. This week it is going to be a $250 bet on each of your selection. So currently we're at $1,455 for M&D Australia, for you, Trent and Toby, and $935 for Bravehearts Australia. So Toby, who will be your sports bet charity bet of the week, please, mate?
Green Jacket, Sunny Coast.
Green Jacket, Sunny Coast, race 1 on Sunday. Beautiful. Trent?
Like course she will. Link is back on at the Gold Coast tomorrow.
Great Gold Coast race 2, I believe, for the Archer Park team there. Good luck to those involved. Now, also last week we mentioned a mystery client that was prepared to pay 10 times the winnings on your selection from last week. Now, the phone rang again last night from this particular individual, and he has upped the stakes again for this week. So this week he'll be putting $1,000 to win on both of your selections, and of course the money will be going to your charity selection of your choice for both of you. Now, in addition to that, okay, he's also going to donate $500 per winner for Edmonds winner from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you get 10 winners up on the next 3 days, guys, that's $500 per winner for each of your charities.
Beautiful.
Very good.
Now, wait, there's still more.
Who is the mystery man?
I can't say. This person won't let me say, but he's thrown in the steak knives as well. There's still more to go. So he's actually asked for me to select a charity of my choice. And I've selected Destiny Rescue. And also he selected his own charity, which is Beyond Blue. So per horse that wins Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that is actually $2,000 donation across 4 charities.
Perfect.
So, fantastic. Whoever it is, that's much appreciated and a great initiative. We need more of them.
Excellent. So, guys, there we have it. A lot happening this weekend, and of course, you'll be breaking your yearly Metro winner of 63 at the moment. We're looking at 64. So, and don't forget to the owners for this week. It is the last week that we're doing the charity sports bet of the week, and also rolling out the red carpet. So, if you do have a horse running this weekend, and you'd like to look into the owner's promotion, feel free to give me an email and we can talk. All right, guys, best of luck for the weekend.
Thanks, Clint.
We'll see you next time. Cheers. Thanks, guys.